It feels like the finishing touches always take the longest. Whoa!
That's not good.
Especially when things don't go according to plan.
And just destroyed everything like the Tasmanian devil.
Today, we're powering through, no matter the outcome.
What did the professionals use?
Experience.
And hoping we'll all make it to the other side.
What is it? Happy wife, happy life?
I don't know what it is, I've never had either.
Good morning, guys. Yesterday was amazing, hanging out with Laurent and Karen, spending time together. I guess the longer version of the story is that Laurent's wife, Marion, was best friends with my mom since college. They went to Michigan State University. They grew up in Michigan together. Marion went off to marry Laurent in France and had kids there. But since the kids were dual citizens and it was a very American and French family, they came every summer to visit, and we would spend every summer together at the beach. They went on to have a daughter my age and then a son my brother's age. So everybody just ended up pairing off for years, every single summer of my life. They really are our family. And then Marion had cancer and ended up passing away in 2011, which was heartbreaking and just devastating for everybody. And then my mom obviously passed away about a year and a half ago. And it's crazy, they actually died about 4 days apart, right? December 29th was my mom, and December 31st was Marion. So many years apart, but just a couple days apart. So spending time with their family has always been special, but just even more special now because it just always is such a connection to my mom. Karen has been amazing. Laurent's new partner, not new, they've been together for years and years, but just really, really amazing to see them and spend time together and reminisce about all the amazing memories our families have together. And it's always just so nice to spend time with people who knew my mom so well. We loved spending the day with them yesterday. They are off to Moab today, exploring the rest of Utah. So we're just getting to work, getting things started.
Oh, Billy.
2 seconds.
What are you doing?
2 seconds, you're in the water.
It's honestly a good thing we didn't do these other stairs the other day because the vanity would have had an even tighter time fitting up this stairwell. Everything's working out perfectly.
Oh, that's the wrong line. Don't want to put it on the wrong line.
Making fun of me for not being able to read your lines. You can't even read your own lines. It's good? What do you mean? First try, it's good?
No, we gotta cut the top.
Okay.
There's still room to mess it up.
Okay. Look at this guy. He found a patch of sunlight. Little Australian boy. Yes. Yes, such a good boy. Oh, yes. The good thing and the bad thing about people visiting is that when they bring donuts, I eat them all.
That's okay.
Please help me.
I'll have one in a little bit.
Please, eat 5.
What do we got here?
I think there's a few.
Holy
left over.
cow, there's a ton of them.
I know.
What's that cinnamon guy?
Oh, it's really good. I had a bite
one?
of it last night.
Looks delicious.
Yeah, it's really good.
Not just one, but two. In beautiful and fast. Trent,
There's just one.
the other one was already there?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, we only messed up one. We had 4, so we just
Oh,
had
that's
one
right.
left, and we got that done.
Well, there are 2 installed, so it looks great.
There's 4 installed.
There's 4 installed.
So we got that done. Now Brandon is cutting a couple of pieces of trim so that I can start casing out these doors. We've got these 3 doors to case out.
Okay.
We got to put our tops on as well. And then I just mounted this return grate.
Oh, pretty.
As soon as those doors are cased out, we'll be able to finish all of the trim in this hallway. Everything except for this door.
We better get measurements.
I'm gonna go ahead and jump online right now.
Cool.
And try and get in touch with this company so we can maybe start getting this door rough opening ordered and pick out our bookcase door and all that stuff. Probably ought to order some linoleum for in there as well.
As opposed to just keeping it a subfloor?
Yeah, you would not do that.
Why?
That doesn't even look finished.
But it's a crawl space, right? It's a
No,
storage
it's a
space.
Closet.
It is a closet? Okay.
You're gonna like put your like Christmas storage and stuff in here.
Wow, you're just like full steam ahead. I'm
You're
impressed.
insulting me right now.
No,
you would just leave this like that?
Yeah, I would. Yeah.
What's wrong with you?
It's a closet.
It doesn't matter. It's part of the house. There's no point in the house where you want to walk in and open a door and be like, "Oh, they did not finish this."
I would. I'm super.
That's why I'm the builder.
For real,
You're
yeah.
the decorator.
That's right. That's right. I think that'll be awesome. That'll look great.
Yeah, it's not. I mean, it's literally like an extra, hour and a half of work to put the trim in there, and it will make a huge difference. Look in the back. The wall cavity's not even covered up.
Yeah.
Because the drywall doesn't even go all the way to the 2x4.
Yeah, you're right.
You have to trim that all out and finish it.
My husband, hardest worker I know. We ain't skipping no steps here.
Perfect.
Look at this! So much sunshine coming through. That's all natural. I haven't been back out there. The sun is doing its job.
Brandon's cutting our 3 header pieces right here. I'll go ahead and get those nailed on, and then we've got only like 6 or 7 pieces of trim down here in the hallway. I gotta wait until our bookcase door is built and installed before I can do the 2 front pieces of trim here. Just trimming our lives away. I do really like this tape measure. The little scratch pad is really cool, but also it's just nice. It's not too, oh no! What? We're supposed to put a piece of flooring in right there. Shoot.
Get it in there and slide it.
I'm gonna try.
Cut like a 1/2 inch. 7 thing.
Yeah,
This will be interesting.
yeah. Might work.
Are you showing Auntie Jen your new puzzles?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do we do next?
You gotta get the straight edges. You gotta sort them by color.
We gotta get straight edges.
Okay, which ones are the straight edges?
Like this
Those
one.
ones are straight.
Good.
Those ones are straight.
All right, well, that'll be interesting. Just, pack it in there.
Yeah, we've got to cut a little sliver at 7 16ths of an inch, and then basically slide it underneath this casing all the way back to this point right here. I tried to get really tight here so that maybe we can like caulk this edge and make it look good, but then there's this huge gap where my like 5/16 or my 5/8 from the wall was, and that looks like poop. We've got to get this sliver, slide it under that casing, tap it into place so that it covers that hole perfectly.
All right, let's see, Brandon, what you got? Woo! The money piece. Just tap it in.
Well, I guess I could have left the tongue piece on there, huh?
Whoa! Dude,
It fit.
it fits perfectly.
Well, persuasively, not perfectly.
First try, though. Very nice.
It was all in the measurements.
Very good. It's nice that little slot was there.
Yeah.
And that wasn't installed yet.
Yeah, it was almost installed.
Yeah.
It's true.
It was about 2 seconds away from nailing that piece on. So.
Anything else you need to do before you put that in place?
Got my corner piece with the 45 on it right there. We're dealing with some very intricate issues here. Where we put our stair skirt in here before, because our concrete contractors missed the house completely by about 6 inches, we have this jog here in this hallway, which it's absolutely wild because from here to here is the absolute minimum distance you can have within a hallway in order to pass code. So we barely were able to build this section of the house without having to shift everything over. But this jog right here makes it so there has to be some intricate trim work with a bunch of angles, and basically we've had to make about 3 cuts on this piece of trim in order to get it to slide in there. Now we've made 1 more cut, hopefully perfectly matching this angle here. Brandon's cutting it right now. He's gonna bring it in, we're gonna test fit it, and then we gotta do this long run, that long run, and a tiny little piece at the end, and then this hallway will basically be fully trimmed other than our bookcase door.
Cool, wow. Like it, love it, gotta have it.
It'll work.
It'll grout.
It'll grout.
He's so big, Trent's not my dad. Or not my brother.
Oh,
He's not my dad.
did you know that Auntie Jen and Dad are siblings, just like you and Billy?
Yeah.
That means they're brother and sister.
Just like Uncle Mike and Mom are brother and sister.
Did you know that?
I'm a
To who?
to play.
You're right, and to Joel.
Yeah.
I've actually begun to know a little bit more about mitochondria lately. I've been doing a little bit of research and kind of like diving back into basically just the things that I learned in like high school science class. The mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell. And that is basically where all the energy comes from. And as we age, our mitochondria kind of gets like used up and broken down, and rejuvenating that is very important. And you can do that with Timeline. And Timeline is the sponsor of today's video.
Timeline was founded by leading scientists and doctors with the goal of promoting healthy aging backed by cutting-edge science. Their mission is to empower people to take control of how they age and stay healthier for longer, with their products that are proven to support cellular vitality from the inside out for rejuvenation you can see and feel.
I'm always looking for ways to support my muscle strength, energy, endurance, recovery, those things, and these gummies basically do all of that. These longevity gummies by Timeline are absolutely amazing. They've actually been backed by 15 years of research and 10 plus clinical studies. Taking your daily supplement is about to get a whole lot easier. There's no pills or capsules or powders or drinks or anything. You just pop 2 of these gummies in your mouth. They're naturally flavored, there's 0 sugar, and actually I love the strawberry flavor. So if you guys are interested in checking them out, you can click the link in our description, or you can use the code GUMMIESGIFT, and right now, it's not even a discount. They are giving you a free package of gummies. So you guys can just go ahead, click the link in our description, or use code GUMMIESGIFT to get a free package of gummies. And I wanted to say thanks again to Timeline for sponsoring today's video.
Done?
That piece is done. There's a little gap between the trim and the floor. You might caulk it, I'm not really sure. I'm not like super into scribing the bottom of trim to make it sit down perfect, flat, and flush, but it's gonna look just fine once we get it caulked and painted and puttied.
Brennan does it.
All right, so we tried to cut this piece here. We've got our mitered 45 on the corner down there at the end of the hallway, and then when we slid this piece up, our stair skirt must be out of square just a little bit, so the cut that Brandon did needs to be on a little bit of an angle, so he went to cut that again. Then this piece should slide right in. Once we get it nailed, we have this little teeny tiny piece right here, and then it's time to go upstairs and start trimming out the bathroom and the doors in the bedroom and all that fun stuff.
hallway is done.
Got a lot of putty and caulking and paint to do in here, but the trim is all cut and installed.
The sunshine feels amazing. It is so beautiful outside. I don't know if it's just that we've been living together or like been together for so long, but we do this all the time unintentionally. We did not coordinate our clothes, but we always dress the exact same. And I'm always like, you change, you have to change. And he's always like, no. Does anybody else have this issue? Is it just us?
Most of the time, we actually dress exactly the same. Today, we just have the same color shirt on.
It's true.
Our pants are entirely different. Our shoes are different. Most of the time, Allie and I get ready to go out, and next thing you know, we're both wearing like black shirt, black shoes, and blue jeans, which is like a pretty common, easy thing to
Or like
wear.
a
But sometimes
green
it's,
shirt.
yeah, it could be different,
Yeah.
but like we generally dress exactly the same unintentionally. Today's not one of those days, but Allie is making a good point.
It's been raining for days now, been running like a child. Can't feel the cold, well I'm lost here with you, lost in the woods. Lost as I should. I barely see the sky now, we're safe under the trees. You tell
The
me
trim in the
places-
bedroom is done except for this wall entering the bathroom. We need to trim out the doorway first.
We're gonna get the door slab hung. It's gonna go in here.
Okay.
And we'll be able to mount our door strike piece here.
I'll be alright. It's all that matters, really. As long as you be as crazy. Shadows will guide us where never been before. Burn so well, I act like no one knows me. While backing with my eyes closed.
I need to install the handle so that we can get our depth for the piece that's gonna go here. I've got my latch mechanism here. It's the correct latch mechanism because we installed the wrong one in one of the other doors, and then I had to change it out and fix it. So now we know this is the correct one. Ooh, a little spicy. It says that these handles are good for a 1 3/8 door, and they are easily a 1/4 inch wider than a 1 3/8 door. Very frustrating, but there's not much I can do about it.
Good call.
Now, obviously, this is not installed permanently, but we were talking about like the layout of the bathroom, and in every other bathroom we've ever shared together, every single one, if there's a double sink, then I'm on the right and Trent's on the left. That works out really well because I'm left-handed, so I want more space on the left side, so I should be on the right side of the sink. He's right-handed. He would want more space on his right side for his elbow, brushing his teeth. Makes sense to put him on this side. But no, Trent wants to have this sink. And I say, you get carpet in all the bedrooms. You won so many arguments. I should get that sink. And Trent should get this sink.
House, and look at how much hardwood we've done.
You love the hardwood.
Doesn't mean it wasn't a battle.
It would be so strange for us to flip sinks. It's like flipping which side of the bed you sleep on after years of the same side. Wouldn't make any sense.
I'm sorry, Allie, it's time for a change.
It would feel wrong.
You're switching bedsides too now.
No.
Yeah, it's true.
No. That would feel so wrong, right, Brandon? If you had to switch sides,
Yeah, it is. It doesn't feel right.
it doesn't feel right. Yeah, so this will be my sink.
No.
And this will be Trent's sink. What is it? Happy wife, happy life?
I don't know what it is. I've never had either. It's got to be my least favorite activity.
Here we go.
So you want a better chisel?
That freaking orange polish?
Probably just as sharp.
Mine's sharp. It's just jagged. Yours is not jagged, but also not sharp at all.
That's pretty cool.
Oh.
You need to go take it out to your little grinder.
Trent's garage can fix that for you.
Absolutely.
See, the thing is that a real carpenter would actually start this with the chisel, and then they would finish it with the chisel and make it beautiful, and I am entirely incapable of doing that. I have tried to work with a chisel before, and I either take nothing or I take 10 times more material than I'm supposed to. So I'm gonna chisel this out to make a nice, like, definitive line around here, and then my router will hopefully just barely go right along the line perfectly, and it'll be beautiful when I'm done, hopefully.
Whoa! That's not good. Oh no!
Like bound up.
Trent.
You know, there's days when things go your way and there's days when they don't.
Oh man.
Today's one of the don'ts. There's gonna be a little putty on this one. You know, the problem with these routers is that if you give them any ability to wiggle or move, then they can get out of control. You could really get hurt if you're using one of these and you're not careful. The problem here is that my bit didn't have enough blade on it to do the depth of cut that I needed to do. So I needed to do it in 2 passes, but I didn't realize that when it was first in there, it just wasn't cutting very well. And as it started to cut, it pulled away from the wall just a little bit. And this thing is spinning at such high RPMs that as soon as it caught, it just went and just destroyed everything like the Tasmanian devil. Unfortunately, this line right here is the edge of our strike plate. So there's gonna be this little hole right here. We're gonna have to fill that with some putty and then sand it.
Okay.
And hopefully, no one will know when we're done.
Still wonder how, yeah, you always make it right. Maybe it's all changed, but either way, you showed me how to reach for the best of myself. It's all good.
I hate routing things. And probably the thing that I hate routing the absolute most is whatever this is called. I hate this because every time I've tried to do it, I've like always messed it up.
Is there a fence
And-
that normal people use, or like a guide?
I don't know.
There's got to be a better, cleaner way that other people do it,
Normal
right?
people don't do it themselves, probably.
What do the professionals use?
Experience.
Yeah, we don't have much of that.
On camera, that probably looks fantastic. It feels fantastic, except for that part. Honestly, the fact that like the trim is white and the strike plate is black really works out because the gap around it is also black. That works great. If this was like brass or gold or any other color, silver, you'd be able to see the gap a lot better. you can't really see the gap that well. I mean, except for you can see that gap real good. But we're gonna fill that with putty. We're gonna mask this off somehow, sand this really good without sanding this.
Trust you, stay, yeah, stay. And through the dark and cold, I know it's all good, 'cause now I'm the best of.
Okay. Let's see how it works.
Soft open, soft close. 11/16 reveal right here, perfect for our trim. Besides our little beaver hole that we made there, it's looking pretty good.
'Cause I found the best of myself. Yeah, yeah. 'Cause you showed the way.
Can you wave? Oh, that's a good one. Are you saying mama? Who is that?
Dad.
What's he got on his
Look
face?
at you. You look so pretty.
I look so pretty.
Yeah.
Is that why you're hiding?
No, I'm not.
Growling at me. Well, I guess that does it for us. A lot of things are behind us. Routing the latches into the doors, hanging pocket doors, doing the pocket door latches, most of the trim. We really just need our stair treads and our risers so that we can finish the stairs, do the hardwood on the landings, carpet, and then to finish the master bathroom upstairs.
Maybe we can be done like soon on the inside and then switch to siding when the snow actually melts.
Very, very true. I think one thing that's going to hold us back is the stone work that we're going to do in the bathroom. So
Oh yeah.
we'll be tackling that pretty soon, and that should be really exciting and hopefully really cool and unique when it's done. But I think this is probably where we're going to let you guys go on this one. If you guys enjoyed coming along on today's adventure, make sure you show us by giving us a big thumbs up on today's video. Consider subscribing to our channel if you haven't already.
Thank you guys. We love you.
And we'll see you guys on the next one.
Adios.
You know, the problem with these routers is if you give it... Get out of here. It's about to get 1,000 times worse. Yosemite Sam, back in action.
Oh my gosh.
Looks pretty good, huh?
Did you just shave again?
What do we need?
Oh.
What are you doing?
What's the matter?
What do you see?
Does Dad look funny?
You're funny.
What do you think?
I don't like it.
Too late.